Well, we are less than 2 months away from the NSIC basketball tournament at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls. While first-round games are played at host sites, remember that once again, you can catch every Pentagon game live on Midco Sports Network, starting with the men's quarterfinals on Saturday, February 29th. Leading up to the tournament, we will provide a weekly look at who's taking shape for the Pentagon. And since the Pentagon, of course, has 5 sides, here are the top 5 teams taking shape after games on January 3rd and 4th. At number 5, the Minnesota State women. The Mavericks are tied with Sioux Falls for the lead in the NSIC South Division, heading into a big showdown with the Cougars on Friday. MSU took care of business at home with double-digit wins over Minot State and UMary, and have won 5 of their last 6. Not to be outdone at number 4 are the Maverick men. It was a slow start this season for head coach Matt Margenthaler and company. In fact, the 4-game winning streak they're on just even the record at 7-7. Despite the 500 mark, Minnesota State is playing its best basketball of the season. It will face a tough road test at Sioux Falls on Friday. Speaking of the Cougars, the women from USF are number 3. 2 road wins in 2 very different fashions. The Cougs forced 28 turnovers in a win at Wayne State last Friday, then overcame a 13-point third-quarter deficit to top Augustana on Saturday. Travis Traphagen's crew has the best overall record amongst NSIC teams at 13-2. The best record in conference games belongs to the women from Minnesota Duluth. They check in at number 2 this week as the Bulldogs are the only team that's undefeated in conference games at 8-0. But the Bulldogs were certainly tested this weekend, emerging with a hard-fought 1-point victory over Minnesota Crookston. UMD makes the long trek to Bismarck and Minot this week, so we'll see if they remain undefeated next weekend. But the top team taking shape this week, the Sioux Falls men. How about Chris Johnson's group? 7-1 in the NSIC, 11-3 overall, tops amongst NSIC teams in both regards. 2 road wins last weekend, including one over nationally ranked Augustana in a rock fight, 65-59. USF is scrappy, they're physical, and they are winning. Again, it's early, but that's why we call this taking shape and not taken shape. It's a fluid process, and right now the USF men's basketball team is looking the best for the tournament.